Right then, we are off searching new wood. Never seen this before in my life. Just Googled Earth this afternoon because I knew that I'd got a couple of hours. So yeah, I thought I'd have a drive. So I've driven, I don't know, 7 or 8 miles outside my village. And first decent wood I've come to, I've got out, and let's see. The main thing really was to firstly get out, have a look at somewhere new, but also it's been nearly 12 months now since I started all this, and I've just got over 200 subs, and I wanted to say thank you, and I wanted to put a little compilation together of what I've come across in the past 12 months. Oh, there we go, straight away. Something here that's just caught my eye. Oh, blimey, a few bits. How are we going to get in here? Normally, the best thing is just to plough your way through. There's a break up there, which caught my eye, but firstly, without trying to disturb the woodland too much, yeah, that caught my eye, but it's just fallen from there, hasn't it? Like I said before, sometimes these things, they happen naturally, I think. Naturally fallen, broken tree, through weather or whatever. And then they may have been fallen on the ground and then put into a position like that. But you know, you're never going to know really unless you see someone doing it. Yeah, so I wanted to thank all my subs and all the input over the past 12 months, and like I say, get a little compilation of all the bits and bobs I've found, and kind of show you what I've come across. But for now, the main thing is to get out and have a look, see what we find in this new wood. A lovely evening. It has rained this afternoon, but stopped perfect for me. There's another break there, so more than likely natural, with the same thing happening there next to each other. Anyway, I'll do my usual. Let's try and get out of here, and we can walk a bit further up the wood. Yeah, I'll do my usual, and I'll switch off for now, and then if when I come across anything, I'll let you know. Oh, crack. Cool. Okay, over and out for now. Something just caught my eye. I'm not sure if it's natural or not. Tree root ball there, fallen or pushed into the crook of that there. Could be natural. Obviously, there's so many breaks, kind of 6, 8, 10 foot up in this wood that I've found so far. It takes something for that to fall precisely between those two branches, and at the same time for that. That's rare, I'd say. Look at it from the side view, what kind of angle you've got. Look how thin that is for it to fall through. You'd expect it to brush one side or the other. Oh, these things happen. But it looks as if I was, well, let's just say it looks like it's been pushed in between there and that has as well, because look then, the crook of that branch actually fits snugly against that tree there. So interesting little find that is, I reckon. But oh, bumblebee, off he goes. There's loads of these types of things here. I bet I've seen a dozen. So I've had some kind of. They do seem to be in the same kind of direction. So, it's a good chance that it's natural. Where does that come from? Ah, yeah. Looks like it comes from the tree that it's in the crook of. That, and then it goes into that there. See that? It's in the same direction. Again, could be quite natural. It's a bigger place than I thought it was, to be honest. Looks, there's 3 sections, 3 big sections. Anyway, I'll switch off for now and see you shortly. Right, a couple of things here. Like I say, there's loads of these breaks, which all could be, pretty certainly are, natural. Same here. Oh, sorry. All this here looks like it's come from the tree it's leant against. It's a good chance that that's just dropped into that position, or it's fallen and been put back against it. And the reason I say things like that is why I sound sceptical that it's natural, is because next to it we've got a ground stick. That's not, that just doesn't happen naturally. And also leaning against that break, or tree with a break, is this here, which didn't grow there, and there's no root ball there. So that's strange. And something that Deb Hatswell noticed and mentioned in another video of mine the other day. Can you see all this deadfall here? Looks like it's been collected and we're now in some kind of circle, or it's been corralled off. Why? I don't know. But it is something that she pointed out in another video of mine, and it's something I need to look out for. But so there's plenty of these breaks that just seem to end up against other trees, or the trees that they're broken from. Where's it going to go next? There was something I wanted to show you. It'll come to me. Anyway, here we are. There's another one. Look. See that there? The fork of it just manages to fit nicely against that tree. Again, I don't know if that's natural. I think that's where it grew. So it might just be, might just have fallen. But I'll carry on anyway. Something over here. Possible lean, maybe not. See, loads of this. It's getting on for like 20 trees that I've seen like that. There must have been some storm come through here, which is rare in Britain for that to happen, especially in the middle of a wood. On the outside, maybe. Another one, look. It's fallen in the crook. Looks a similar type of tree to the one next to it. Didn't grow there though. Rectangle form there with the sticks. So I often check out things that are around the base of these things, because a lot of the time there are other little signs, glyphs or what have you, asterisks, crosses and the like. Looks like it may have been pulled down, eh? Maybe? Maybe not. Another break, and another break. The trouble with so much deadfall is there's nothing definitive, if you know what I mean. It's all just guessing, unless there's something that stands out blatantly. It just couldn't be nature. And at the minute, apart from that ground stick, everything else could be explained away, really. Stinking nettles coming up. Best time to pick them if you want to get 4 times more vitamin C out of a stinking nettle than you will an orange. Not too bad with honey and lemon, actually. Really good for you. Right, I'll just walk over here with you. Alright, why don't you come with me? And we will have a quick look at this here. I've just noticed. It's impossible to walk through these places without making a noise. Unless you're barefoot and used to feeling with your feet as you go. Now then, does that happen naturally? No. No, you don't. I'll tell you why. This is a nice little area, this, look. It's a break. Lean. Look at this. Now, this probably come from this. No, actually it hasn't. It hasn't. Look how thick that is compared to that. No, not a chance. So that's been put there, that has. Definitely. And so you'd think then that so was that lean. Yeah. Cool. So there's something I can't explain. I'm going to take a few photos and then I'll be back as soon as I find anything else. Cheers. Yeah, I got a little bit lost. So there's more wood than I thought there was. But I thought while I'm trying to find my way back, I never really talk about what conclusions I've come to, or if any, over this past 12 months. I know that forest folk, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, green man, wild man, call him what you will, tall, well, doesn't have to be tall in Britain to be honest, 6-7 foot I would expect from reports are the norm, hairy, bipedal, walking on 2 legs, upright, sometimes on all fours, kind of hairy man, looks like he's got a, sorry they have got a face like a man in that the slight differences are they've got like a brow ridge and a flat nose as opposed to the one like ours which sticks out. They're real. They are in our countryside in the UK. And like I said 12 months ago, if you're used to, I don't know which way to go, if you're used to living in nature and having to hunt and gather and collect, you've got to be stealthy. And then if you've lived for thousands of years with human beings who, let's face it, as a collective can be quite aggressive. We're good at killing things, working out how to kill them, including ourselves. So yeah, they're going to be able to hide all right. But what I keep flip-flopping between is, are they just, I'm going to go through here, it's too muddy that way. Are they just flesh and blood? Or are they spiritual? I'm kind of in the middle at the minute. I think they're a bit of both. I think you hear of people that have had them come into their dreams, even into their houses, without opening the door. All of a sudden, there's a 7-foot hairy chap standing in your bedroom. And I've got no qualms with believing these people. Why would you come out with something like that? You know, the ridicule that would be involved. You're not going to just say stuff like that. It's interesting. And a lot of the time, these people actually have had an earlier experience. And a lot of people will say, you can't find Bigfoot or you can't find forest folk, they find you. Or let themselves be known to you, let's put it that way. So yeah, mind speak and appearing in your home. Invisibility. I think they're tapping into or manipulating frequencies, energies, electromagnetic field, earth energies that we're just not attuned to, because we've come out of nature. Where at one stage we would have had to live in that way. We would have had to be in tune with earth and nature, and we've lost that ability because we're all in boxes and working all the hours. We're not out in nature. Once you start getting out, once you haven't been out into the woods of the countryside for a while, which was like me, you soon realise how important and beneficial it is to you. And it's not only good for you physically, but mentally and spiritually, there's nothing like it. It's how we should be. And you soon tap back into that and it's a beautiful thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, I've got no qualms with them being at a level that we don't understand spiritually. And like I say, tapping into energies that we just can't do anymore, or just haven't gained the ability, because we've kind of forked off in a different direction. Beautiful spot this is, anyway. I shall. Time's running out this evening, and I've only scratched the surface. There's a lot more here than I thought. So, but that's the way it is with British woodland. Once you start finding, once you start getting into all this, and you start looking for pockets of woodland, it's all over the place. Absolutely everywhere. I think it was Andy McGrath and Deb who was talking about it. Deb Axwell the other week, and it's something like 7 or 8% of Britain is urban. That's just a crazy figure, isn't it? To think that 90% of Britain is rural, is farmland, forest, moorland, lakes. You know, so people saying, oh, there's no habitat for them. Well, there's more than enough. Yeah, they might not stick in one place, and that might only occur in the bigger forests and woodlands. But there's nothing to stop them. There's nothing to stop them going from one place to another, or. And again, like I say, are they flesh and blood? Who knows? Anyway, I know they exist. And I don't know now actually what I'm trying to achieve. That sounds ridiculous, but I don't know whether it's just to make contact. I don't even know if I'm ready for that. I genuinely do not know where I am. I don't know. Do not know which way to go. Yeah, so let's try down here. Don't look familiar. No, I want to go this way. Yeah, so I do not know. I do not know what I'm trying to achieve. But I know that the biggest wood in my area is where I will spend most of my time, like I said before. Trying to figure out whether they actually, just going to have a quick look at this, whether they actually reside there. I think it's big enough, but I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I need to look into that. That's my main aim this year, is to get to know that place like the back of my hand. In the meantime, when I get the odd hour here and there, I'll do this type of thing and come to different woods where I've not been before. See, does that happen naturally like that? I don't know. Doesn't that just look manipulated to you? Doesn't that look odd? Looks like that there. It was wrapped round that when it was younger. It's a birch in it, I think. And grown up like that. Crazy. Look at all those leans. And that cool little chevron type branch there. Got another break over there. There's another lean. So there's loads of these breaks through here. Like that there. Oh, nearly tripped over. Can't see where that's not. Oh yeah, I can. It's snapped up there. Another one. All over the place in here. Right. Sorry for waffling on. Oh yeah, okay, look at this. Is this a bit of bushcraft here? Could be. You see, it's another thing. I've got to stop taking what everyone says in North America is what's happening here. Because that's what I have been doing. Not so much recently. I'm trying to get out of that habit. When I first started looking, that's all I thought, that I find these structures. Yeah, I found something else over here now. This could be the same thing again. You can see how you get lost, can't you? You know, you've been somewhere before. You're zigzagging here, there and everywhere, and before you know it, you don't know where the bloody hell you are. That's cool. That is cool. Now, that doesn't look so much bushcraft. It would have done originally, perhaps. Perhaps it's fallen. The main beam in the middle's fallen. Because you wouldn't get in there at this point. You may have done it at one stage. But yeah, originally anything that was a structure was forest folk for me. Because I'd watched all the American stuff, and you never hear them say anything about bushcraft. Well, very rarely. I mean, you see the teepees and things that you see, Colorado Bigfoot, and then you think, oh yeah, no man's doing that. That's not bushcraft, definitely not. That's interesting, isn't it? Another break up there, look. But yeah, some lanes there. Yeah, so oh, excuse me. Yeah, you think everything's wild, man, but that's not the case over here. Most of these things, these structures like this coming up here, are made by man. Underneath the arches. Pinned under there. Yeah, that's not the case in Britain. These bigger structures generally bushcraft. Very rare that they're possible forest folk. Right, that's me rambled on far too long. I'll take some pics, try and find my way out. Definitely coming back here though. It's interesting. A lot of the time as well, I think you find, I will shut up in here, it looks quite recent that, isn't it? Like? You find some bushcraft, and then next to it is something by the forest folk, a little sign of some description. I'm sure I saw something through here. So it makes you wonder whether they've added to or used part of what's been used in the bushcraft, or they're just recognising it by putting a sign by it. No, I don't know where it was now. Might have been there. Anyway, stop gibbering. Right, over and out for now. Cool. Right, it's on the way back to finding. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. On the way back to trying to find my van. There's 4 shelters here, so anyone that's new to British Bigfoot, this is what they look like, bushcraft shelters. See all the leaves and that are put on after the sticks have been leant against something, either a middle pole beam kind of thing or this TP type of thing. So there's the A-frame or these TP types, and they'll lean them all up. The sticks could be snapped, could be cut, and then filled in over the top with leaves and brush to give you some kind of insulation over the night when you stop for a night, maybe 2, a weekend or whatever. So yeah, there's one down there, one here, this one here, all of the similar things. And so the ones I found earlier, 2 or 3, do point to it being man-made. Like I say, in Britain, very rare that you'll find anything like this that's not made by man. And this was the type of thing that I thought initially that 12 months ago, if I found something like that, I was onto a winner. because I'd watched all the American channels, and I thought, yeah, if I find them, I know forest folk are here. Let's go down this way. But it's not the case over here. So they're not made by those type of shelters aren't made by forest folk 99% of the time. The ones made by forest folk over here, they blend in perfectly, as in they'll actually just use an existing bush or something and weave things in and out, and it's very rare that you spot them or come across them, to be honest. I think Rob Lee found a beaut, and him and Chris Turner went back maybe in the autumn, I can't remember exactly. Right, I can see the roads there, so I know my van is down here somewhere. Yeah, and it wasn't until you got close to it that you could see how well made it'd been. Nothing blatant like those we've just seen in the wood there. Anyway, I can see that being the end for today, this evening. It's definitely worth coming back here at some point. But yeah. Again, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for subbing and watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. It really does. I love it. I love making the videos. And I love being out in nature, finding this kind of stuff. So, it's beautiful. Yeah. Over and out for now. Thanks again, I'll see you soon. Take care, bye.